Thank you for joining me on this opening of the Yarn Tarot for crocheters, knitters, spinners, and weavers. I saw this deck at Joann's Fabric a couple of months ago, and I just had to have it. I am a knitter and a crocheter. I tried spinning once and I loved it, so that's a goal for me to spin. And I had no idea that a deck like this existed. I'm so excited. This will be really exciting for anyone who knits or crochets or anything with fiber weaving. I'm just so excited. I purchased this at Joann's Fabrics. I think I already mentioned that. And you know, I don't know if they still have it, but I'm sure you can find it. And I just wanted to do an unboxing of it. I'm so excited. So it is marked at $24.95. That is the marked price for it. And of course, it's probably, you can find it on other places, or other online, or different places. So here's the box. Here's the back. I'll just kind of read it. Well, let's see. Yeah, US $24.95, Canada $37.50. It is illustrated by Katie Ponder, and it is by 6th and Spring Books. So let's look through this. I just can't wait. I've been wanting to do a video on this for a long time, but time is just so hard to come by. So it looks like you pull it up, and then there's like a design inside. There's like knitting needles. Oh, it's like a navy blue. Just so adorable, especially for all of us knitters out there. And here's a little weaving with the pentacle. Just so darn cute. Knitting needles. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Drop spindles. I love it. Oh. Crochet hooks. Oh my goodness. So cute. So I think we just kind of empty the deck out. I'll just kind of set that there. Okay. So here is the Yarn Tarot Instruction Guide. I love that. A little ball of yarn with the needles. And then here's the deck itself. So let's see, why don't we just take a look at the instruction guide, just kind of a brief. So blue, and it's a hardcover, like a little hardcover guidebook, which I think is really kind of nice. Contents. I won't go through everything, but it looks like it's black and white. And then there's some card spreads here in the front, which I think is kind of nice. I love when the decks have the card spreads to try on the deck. I know that I think when the different decks are kind of nice to try on the deck that you purchased it with, because it kind of like brings out the personality of the deck. I learned that somewhere. So let's go ahead and just look at this adorable deck. All right, so it starts with the Fool. I have no idea, you know, this is my first time opening it. So, the Fool, so pretty. I can do like little discussions about every single card, but this looks like a knitter, and he or she, it looks like, you know, it can be a he or a she, which is kind of nice. You know, it's like an androgynous being. Is that the name? I hope that's the proper name to use. And to me, she feels like a she, so I'll just say she. But she has her knitting bag, you know, and she's got her yarn in the bag. So like new beginnings, you know, she hasn't cast on yet, but she's got her bag and she's going somewhere. And there's her little doggy down there with his little knit sweater on. So I think that's so neat, because it's like the beginnings, you know. I've got my bag, and I'm going to go anywhere, and I'm going to take my knitting with me. And this is the back. This is the back of the card, which I think is really neat. There's the knitting needles and crochet hooks on the side, and the drop spindles and the blue. It's just so detailed, especially for anyone who is into like the fiber arts or any kind of, you know, creative outlet would appreciate this. And you can turn it over, you know, if you're into doing reversals. So, okay. So the Magician, oh my gosh, all the different tools of knitting have been implemented for the Magician, which I think is just awesome. So the woven pentacle, I would imagine. So the drop spindle, I'm not sure what that would be. Maybe the sword, perhaps, or yeah. And then the crochet hook, I'm sorry, and the knitting needle. So I think each one of those would correspond with, you know, the sword, the cup, the wand, and right, cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. Getting ahead of myself here. The High Priestess, oh, she's got her ball of yarn there, the blues, and it looks like her outfit is like woven or like fiber. And her hat, you know, it almost like it's a knit cap with the phases of the moon there. I just love this. Oh my gosh. I think this is just so neat. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. I love the colors. They're kind of, to me, they feel like a chariot, like kind of rich tones, the yellow and the red and the blue and the orange. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. This is just so neat. I love it. I didn't know what to expect. Justice. The Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. Oh my gosh, drop spindles. I just love this so much. The Devil. He's got his ball of yarn right there. Kind of interesting. The Tower. The little balls of yarn are falling over the edge. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Really beautiful. Judgment. And they all are holding skeins of yarn. The World. I really love this card. They're all like skeins of yarn. What I really love is, you know, there's different people of all colors, and I really appreciate that because it's inclusive. Okay, so that was the Major Arcana cards, and I took a quick peek in the little instruction guide, and I just kind of confirmed what each suit is going to be. So the cups is the drop spindles. The pinnacles are the little woven fibers. The swords are the knitting needles, and the wands are the crochet hooks. So that'll make it easier for me when I'm going through the cards. So now here we go through the Minor Arcana, and it looks like it starts with the cups. So here's the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. That would make sense, you know, like a cup holds something, so the spindle is holding the yarn or fiber. The Four of Cups. So these are just some of the cards are. The Five of Cups. Oh my gosh, I love how one of the spindles is broken. That is so neat. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. 8. 9. 10. That is so cute. All the different colors. The Page. He's got his fiber knit items. That is just so neat. And the background kind of looks like a, you know, fabric, like a garter stitch maybe. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh, I I love it. The blues, you know, corresponding with the water. This just kind of feels like a good winter deck to me. I just got that feel. I'm sure we can use it anytime, you know, but here's the pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 2. Oh my gosh, if you're, you know, creative, which all of us are who are into crafts and creating things, this is kind of like, you know, the eternal, like the balance, you know, when you think the 2 of Pentacles. I love that. The 3, 4 of Pentacles, 5. It's very simple, you know, but if you can interpret it many ways. I like that. The 6, 7 Pentacles, 8, 9. So some of these are kind of straightforward. The Page, the Knight. I really like the colors. The Queen. Oh, she's got her red dress on. The King of Pentacles. Here's the Swords. The Ace of Swords, knitting needles. The 2. I love how it's a skein or ball of yarn. The 3 of Swords. Four. And 1 is on the side there, you know, taking a break. 5, 6 of Swords. Oh, I love that. They're knitting a stitch. 7, 8, casting on. And you're like in the middle, right? So like, that's really cool. The 9 of Swords. Oh, wow. That is so neat how it's interpreted. The 10. Oh, wow. What a good interpretation. Just going through the ball of yarn. You know, rock bottom. All right. Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Queen. And the King. All right. The wands, the crochet hooks. Yay! I love these crochet hooks. They're fancy. 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. That's really cool. 6 of Wands. 7. So it's a little different. Whoever created this deck, with crochet, we usually have chains, so I don't know. I mean, the way I crochet, it's usually chains, you know, not so much like a cast on, but maybe this is like another type of crochet, like the Tunisian. But I would, you know, with crochet we usually like chain everything, so it's kind of different. I just noticed that. The 8, the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. I like how they're different colors of the hooks and needles, and it's kind of neat. Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. I love her sunflower. King of Wands. Oh, it looks like there's a few extra little cards. Open yourself, trust your intuition, cherish the journey. I like that. And I guess this is kind of just like a extra card. So that's the deck. I really like it. I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't. The cardstock's nice. It's almost got like a matte feel to it. Really good cards. They're like you know, they're not so glossy. It's definitely a matte, which is nice. Okay, why don't we just pick a card? I think I'll take these 2 little extra cards just for now. Just kind of set them. But let's just kind of see how they shuffle. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm not really the best shuffler, but working on it. Sometimes I do like different kind of shuffling. I won't really do this kind of shuffle. I really need to practice. So I usually do 3. And then of course, you know, it's a brand new deck, so they're probably, you know, all in order. And then sometimes I like to just kind of do the, you know, oh, well, that'll kind of help, right? Until it kind of feels right for me. And we'll just do 1 card. And I'll just kind of see what kind of messages that come through. Anyone who's watching this and is enjoying this time with me, maybe this message is meant for you and me. Thank you for spending your time with me. So let's see. We got, oh my gosh, we got the Fool. I love it. So immediately I am thinking new beginnings, you know, casting on a new project. Right now, it's the coming towards the end of the summer for me where I am. So it's the harvest out where I am, and the sunflowers are coming up in the fields, and this is like a beautiful time of year, and this is like the last of our beautiful days, and then the fall is gonna start setting in, and it's gonna start to get cold. And where we live out here, we start to prepare for the really cold months that are coming, and this is a really special time right now. We've got all of our flowers in the garden, and are just enjoying the beautiful days and the fall days that are coming ahead before the winter sets in. So I feel like this is like, new journey. You're in the beautiful days of summer. Take on a new project, whether it be a knitting project, a creative project, or even something in life. You take that step and you just move forward, and you have the sun to your advantage, and your companion, and God and your ancestors and spirit are with you in this path as you move forward. So a really good card, and I love the feel of it. I love the colors, the green for beginnings. So I really hope you enjoyed this with me. Thank you for joining me and experiencing the unboxing of this deck. I had such a good time, and I am going to be doing more, and I will see you then. Okay, bye.